You guys, can someone please tell me this is AI? There's no way that's real. Couldn't be. Because what is happening? Like, you're joking.
Pump 2 times, girl. You need this. You gotta pump 2 times, girl. You need this. You need this, girl. Pump 2 times. You need this. You struggling, girl. Pump 2 times.
By now we've all seen this, right?
And the list goes on and on and on.
Well, brace yourself for what I'm about to show you, because I cannot stop fucking laughing.
And I get on camera and I show everybody how batshit crazy I am. And the evidence.
No, because same pumps. Same. When she turned like that, I fucking screamed. I was fucking screaming.
In turning points, you can both take time off from work and work at the exact same time. And this hypocrisy can go on and on.
Jennifer!
And on and on.
I'll tell you what, my birthday is in about a week, and that just made my entire year. And the way that she had like a duplicate of this outfit ready to go so fast. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Comedians dressing up in whiteface, and I have Candace Owens claiming I murdered my husband. And the list goes on and on and on.
What's she doing? Erika, why are you breathing like that? Say something. That's enough. It's time to go home to your kids.
What are you doing? Erika Kirk went viral today on Twitter for a video she posted that I'm going to show you in just a second. And it is one of the weirdest things I've seen in a really long time. And the thing is, I promise that it's real. It's not AI. It's not manipulated in any way. It's from a podcast she recorded yesterday where she's talking about how she went to the White House Correspondents' Dinner and she met members of the press. And she says, these same members of the press have been really nasty and cruel and mean to her since the death of her husband. But when she meets them, they're kind and they're polite. And then I don't know how to say it, but she pauses. Here's what happens next. You're going to want to see this whole thing.
Every morning I wake up to a new headline lying about me. I have comedians dressing up in whiteface. I have people saying I'm not fit to be CEO. And I have Candace Owens claiming I murdered my husband. And the list goes on and on.
Erika, you guys can't just make whiteface a thing. It's not a thing, right? There's no history of black people putting on white faces and using it to degrade and mock and tear down white people in the same historical context that blackface exists, right? So these jokes aren't just like, oh my God, these comedians are putting on whiteface. No, that's not how it works. Things like words have meanings, right? You can't just make this like, oh, he's doing whiteface. This is so wrong. And he never said your name. Keep taking this personally. Not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of Jake Paul, but anybody else who puts on like celebrity boxing events and stuff like that should really look into getting Erika Kirk and Candace Owens in that ring. I'm telling you, that is must-see TV. That shit will break Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather records. Because I'm tuning in. I'm not going to lie. I will be tuning in if them two ladies was that. Yeah, y'all been beefing since Charlie Kirk got packed up out of here, man. I'm not going to lie to you. Y'all got to get them in the ring. Like, that is easy money. Why is nobody making that happen? Come on. I'm tired of giving y'all all the ideas. A production company needs to hit me up. We can set this up, man. I'll talk to both of those ladies. We got to make this happen, gang. We got to make this happen. You feel me? Now she's a victim. She's a victim. Anyways, I'm out of here. Make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Same name as Say Trap Ever. You shit me.
It's like Erika Kirk does not want us to take her seriously. She finally commented on Drewski's skit, and let's just say her outfit of choice was very interesting.
Every morning I wake up to a new headline lying about me. I have comedians dressing up in whiteface. I have people saying I'm not fit to be CEO. And I have Candace Owens claiming I murdered my husband. And the list goes on and on and on.
It's giving Spy. It's giving Joe from You. It's giving I'm about to rob a bank. Even after watching this clip, you can see that Drewski's skit was very spot on. That stare of hers is very sinister. She doesn't realize that it's hard to recognize that she's grieving because she's not doing what normal people do when they grieve. She's been on a tour since her husband died, and she's surprised that Candace Owens has implied that she has something to do with his death.
I don't think you heard me. Man, I wouldn't wish a Erika Kirk on my worst enemy. This is the look of an angry white woman. What y'all do to Erika Kirk that got her looking at y'all like this? What's crazy is how the hell you wearing a freedom hat and still got the nerve to look like a slave owner? She don't like what Drewski did. She don't like to be made fun of, and she don't like the fact that y'all over here blaming her for her husband's passing. She don't like the fact that y'all saying she can't handle her job. She looking like when Goku was breathing on the glass. It's that bootleg Chucky from Wish look. She looking at all of y'all like sink to the motherfucking floor, bitch. Sink. I tell you one thing, I ain't happy either. I'm just as miserable. Because ever since her husband did pass, I've been seeing more of her than I want to see. I've been seeing Erika Kirk against my own will. If I ever date a white woman, give me the one with the fuck me eyes, not the Smeagol, give me my precious eyes.
The podcaster Candace Owens, okay? At one time, a friend of Charlie's, at one time, an employee of Turning Point. She has been one of the main peddlers of these conspiracies, and she is making a huge...
I have people saying I'm not fit to be CEO, and I have Candace Owens claiming I murdered my husband. And the list goes on and on and on.
Because what you mean, this is gold.
Every morning I wake up to a new headline lying about me. I have comedians dressing up in whiteface. I have people saying I'm not fit to be CEO. And I have Candace Owens claiming I murdered my husband. And the list goes on and on and on.
Every morning I wake up to a new lie about me. Whiteface by a comedian. I am never with my children. That I was Charlie's handler. That I am having an affair with JD, James David, Vice President Vance, Candace Owens, that thinks I murdered my husband. My husband. Candace, my husband. But all these people want to do is divide. They want to make sure that we don't grow as a country, and our country is so beautiful. There are questions as to why I was at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, but I wanted to look at all of those reporters that lie about me in the press. I wanted to look at them face to face, and instead of letting them talk about me, I wanted to have them talk with me, because that's what Charlie championed. Conversation. But these people don't know conversation. All they know is how to dehumanize people at their most vulnerable. Like President Trump, like the First Lady, Jimmy Kimmel calling her an expectant widow. I know what that's like. I know what that's like all too well. And the media will never know. But we have to fight. America, she's worth it. I'm choosing to fight. Please choose to donate. God bless you and God bless America.
Podcaster Candace Owens, okay? At one time, a friend of Charlie's, at one time, an employee of Turning Point. She has been one of the main peddlers of these conspiracies, and she is making a huge amount of money on it. She is building her business off of these lies. What do you want to say to her and the other people that are putting these lies out into the world right now?
Stop. That's it. That's all I have to say. Stop. My husband, Charlie, worked his whole life to save young men. And that young man who took his life, I forgive him. I forgive him. But Candace Owens, I do not. Yeah, that's where I draw the line, Candace. Candace, you're done. Stop.
I just want to go find. Then go home, Erika. Go home. I mean, you tell countless of women that they should be at home with their children, doing the Lord's work, making babies and taking care of them, and not out having these frivolous kind of, careers. You say that you should not be spending time going to college. You should not be spending time doing things that you want to do, but you should be spending that time in the home. And here you are at the correspondence dinner, whilst on tour, away from the home, and not doing the things that you say the other women should be doing. You can just go home, Erika. You can go home. You know, I just want to leave with this little last message that even Serena lost her finger. Even Serena.
So guys, welcome back to the channel again. So guys, we've come to the end of the video, and guys, these are my final thoughts. I think I've come to the realization that anything that happens on social media sometimes, most of the times, is a facade, and the people who come online here to actually give us a piece of their advice and how they see things, you know, through how they want us to see things, through the lens of how they see things. Some of it is just grafting, should I say, because like, what about the other man who was called out by this woman who was saying, oh, your wife is a this and that, your wife has been married 3 times or whatever, and she's got 3 baby daddies, that includes you, and you're taking care of 2 children who are not yours, and you sit there and you're actually advising people on what you think a marriage should be, guys, or what a traditional man should be. Guys, this is why I say, like, most of these people, especially the red pill content people, and especially the conservative people, most of them are not living the lives they say they're living. And that does not also negate democratic people. I will never ever be under the impression that just because someone is democratic does not mean they're very racist. Never. And that is one thing that has kept me in 10 toes on myself. I would never ever just say, oh, because someone is not, you know, oh no, the person can't be racist, she's Democrat, or they date black people, or they date black men. Guys, that is a lie. Guys, there are people during the time in slave trade that will call people all sorts of names, sleep with their slaves, and still produce babies that will suffer the result of their racism, or that will suffer as a result of what they see as their exploitation of who they were exploiting at that time. I will never believe it. Never. Like, it's just too much, because every day and day people come in this app and give advice that people have not asked for, and if you're giving that advice, at least make sure you leave that advice, because it's just so disgraceful. Like, Erika Kirk does not in any shape or form actually represents the kind of wife Charlie always preaches for people to marry. First of all, she's actually 5 years older than him. She's, let's say, she got married. She didn't get married in her early 20s. She didn't get married even in her late 20s. She got married, let's say, when she was 32 or whatever. I do not know. But I know for sure that she's actually older than Charlie. She's actually older than Charlie for about 5 years. And she is no way, shape or form, I'm telling you, let's say, even if you want to compare the kind of woman Charlie was pushing for people to marry, she does not measure at all. She's advising people to marry young. She's advising people not to go to college. She went to college. Yes, her husband is a university dropout, but do you think those children, if he was sitting there and advising people not to go to college, do you think Charlie Kirk's children do not have a fund that has been set aside for their education? I'm not saying, let's say, fund or inheritance. I'm talking about college fund. I'm telling you, there has to be somewhere in Charlie's will that says college fund for the children. These are the people who come and advise or give you stupid advice for that. Oh, you don't have to go to college, but they do have college fund in their will for the children. I'm telling you, those children are going to grow up and maybe go to college. If they are alive. If they are alive, they're going to go to college. They're going to go to university. They're not going to get married as Charlie is trying to, let's say, as Charlie was, as the mom tries to preach, oh, get married, get married. Do you see how messed up society is? 10 years ago, there was an issue of people addressing teenage pregnancy, but right now people are saying, oh, why there are no more teenage pregnancies again? So do you see that sometimes some of the values we hold is not because we actually have our heart that is being inclined to those values, it's because society actually instills those values in us. It's not. It's crazy and it's outrageous, guys. Please, guys, make sure you actually comment in the comment section and share your thoughts. Also give me advice on how I can improve the quality of the video. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.